We're recording.
We are? Okay.
Well, shit, must be safe to
You
put
know
these
what?
earphones
I would have
on.
my son do that in about 6 months. He could do it. Hey,
Guys, I got nothing to talk about. I don't even know if we...
Really? You just came back from band
I
practice
know,
and you got nothing to
I
fucking
got
talk
nothing.
about?
I was thinking on the way here, I'm like, I don't know what to talk about to our lovely audience.
I know what to talk about.
Maybe I should just compliment the audience.
compliment them.
All right. Guys, I love you. And you look really good.
Yeah, creeping out the
Yeah, now
audience is
it's
the first
yeah.
step. First step to a good
No, if I'm
audience.
gonna,
For a
a
compliment.
lot of
Yeah.
people just turned it off.
You always creep out first.
Yes.
hello, audience.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Coming.
It's creeping. It's starting to creep me out now.
Yeah.
I'm going to come over.
Did you know, speaking of creeping out, that there's a nature preserve right out here? There were deer frolicking around.
That
Have you
empty
seen
lot?
this?
That
I
empty
tell you,
lot?
the way
Right
you-
in that empty lot.
The way you're dressed, you probably could have went outside and corralled them.
I rode one. I went up to it. You could do. There's certain ways you can do it. If you make the snake with your arm.
What kind of shirt is that, ladies and gentlemen?
That is a Yellowstone. He's auditioning
looks
for
like-
Yellowstone.
He's got the long hair.
John Dutton over there.
He's got a full beard and a
It's Don
Yellowstone
Dutton.
shirt.
It's Don
talking about
Dutton, goddammit.
nature.
What's the right hand man's name? Rip.
Rip.
Is that Rip.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, that's great, guys.
I do look like Rip. And hey, he's a handsome fella.
You know what's funny is I heard this.
He bags all the chips.
I
by
heard
the
this
way.
from Helen the whole time when I've only worn this once, and she goes, "What the hell are you wearing?"
I'm not giving it a what the hell.
Yeah,
I like
it's spot on.
Honestly, I like it too, and you know what? It's very warm.
And
Now,
you don't
wait a
see it
minute.
every day. That is something I don't see every day.
That blue undershirt, it's picking up the blues in that over. Is
Yeah,
that
it
part of
did.
the
That was
plan?
by design.
my
That
God.
was design.
Listen, you don't go out with a shirt like this if you're not doing some contrasting.
Yeah, belt buckle. You got to wear a big belt buckle.
No, it's
tonight?
sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants. You throw some sweat because you don't want to go too much, right? You throw some sweatpants on.
What
and
brand
you're
is
comfy.
that?
This
Yeah.
shirt, Billabong.
Oh, it's a Billabong. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billadon.
This is a digging in the crates. You can't find this just on the rack. Right? You really gotta go to a second hand or something.
Clearance crate. That's a clearance crate.
It looks like a poncho.
No, it looks like a part of an Indian tribe.
It does.
Yeah.
It is part of an Indian tribe. That's what I feel like.
Either
too.
way, it makes me think about all those cowboy movies where it's like they're in California, maybe Mexico, and they're wearing like ponchos and boots.
Well, it gets
and
cold
long-
in the desert
It's
at
not
night.
cold.
Sure
at night
it
it
is.
is.
It's cold.
But it's daytime. It's sunny. They're out there
Oh,
riding
it's sunny
around.
time. Yeah, you
Cowboy
shouldn't.
hats, 3 layers. What's happening?
Oh,
over
that's-
They're always prepared.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you think you can get some cowboy boots with some spurs, wear that, and walk the dogs? I want to see that in my life.
Oh my God!
How
With
about
them
you guys?
jangling.
Honestly, that might be a good idea.
That would be something.
No, that's blisters. That's going to be terrible. You never. Everybody knows
Well,
you never
just-
walk the dogs
you,
in
it's great
cowboy.
for
I mean,
us.
we're just doing it
your
because of
Nike.
the
Just
spurs.
put some spurs on the
Yeah,
Nike.
but
Yeah.
so it's just the Spurs.
Yeah, just
On
the
the
Spurs.
highlights.
Just
Yes,
the Spurs
yes,
are the
yes.
highlight.
That wins.
All right. I like that comfort for Spurs.
But they go right on a back of Crocs. Just really easy.
Oh my God!
Be amazing.
Crocs.
You guys
As-
own Crocs?
No,
Anybody
never.
Crocs?
Steal my
No.
kids.
No,
Never put them on.
no.
Not
I
bad.
can't do it.
I was
easy.
tempted
Easy.
once.
I'm
I
tempted
can't do
every
that
day.
or Lululemon. Lululemon,
Well,
I can't
yeah,
do
we
either.
are.
No, either one.
We've gone that.
But I'm 100%.
Lulu's out. We
I'm
know
100% tempted with what are they called?
Crocs.
Crocs.
Vibrams? Oh.
The Crocs, but
You are?
yeah,
I
I'm
am.
tempted. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. And here's why: because you got the Olakais. The Olakais are the kind of like
Yeah.
the better Uggs, right? Or not Uggs.
That's a whole different
Crocs.
substance
They're
of
better
shoe.
than
It
Uggs,
is. Like
too.
I've got
They are better
I've
Uggs.
Yeah.
like wintertime. I've got my Olakais sitting there.
Yeah.
And then my kids got the Crocs. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just throwing the Crocs on. Just gonna do it.
You know what?
I could see a
I'm
nice
not
pair
doing-
of Crocs. You get up on a Saturday,
How do
you
your
put them on,
car-
you go
how
yard.
big-
We go to work in the yard.
You got like 13-inch,
My boys
size
are 12.
13.
They're 12s.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
God damn.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not putting Crocs on. I'm not putting them on. Maybe in
Do it.
sport mode
Sport mode.
and just run around
Run
real
around.
quick. And speaking of that too, my hammies today really tight. Does anybody have a good stretching? Because I need to go do wind sprints a little bit later.
Good hammy stretch.
Yeah, I need some hammy
Hammy
stretch.
stretch are pretty basic, though. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
if
is.
you- I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not
Stretch
sure.
it.
I'm not sure you even need a YouTube video for
So
that.
what should you do there, doctor?
Honestly,
put
the
your foot
best-
on the table.
Best
That's
ham,
what
yeah,
they do that.
absolutely, like a ballerina, like a goddamn
Here's the
ballerina.
thing,
One
though.
leg at a time. Don't bend over. For it's not
This
a
is
good
a take
idea.
your time situation?
Take your time. One leg at a time.
Do I have to have the mirror?
Yes. You got to watch your form.
Yeah.
And then you
put a
lower.
handlebar up.
Honestly,
You
I
lower
joined
the
2
other
dance
leg
studios just to get
stretch
my
it.
hammies
You
right.
lower the other leg to stretch it.
right.
Easy on the back.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I think
Go
that
down
there's
the street to the ballet studio
Yes.
with the 13-year-olds.
100%.
Wearing that shirt. Yeah,
stretch 'em
wearing
out,
that
girls.
shirt.
Look out.
And a matching. And
I don't
And the
think it'll
Spurs.
work. I was
And
going to
the
say
Spurs.
you can't have spurs and put your foot on the bar. That's not going to work out so well.
You can. You get the extra stretch. It's twice as hard to. You get twice the stretch trying to get the spurs loose off the bar.
Do not do the quad stretch with the spurs.
I love this, though.
I wouldn't do that.
I love this. I am going to just call up and say, listen, I need to come down and get a quick tour of the back of the dance studio, and then I'm going to go in there and I'm going to
Just
say,
stretch the whole
I was
time.
just kidding. My hammies are a little tight, and I'm going to start stretching on the thing. There won't be anybody there, so they're not going to be able to,
You don't want to be creepy.
No. I'll bring you with me. You can be my voice.
Oh. Well, I would do that.
What do you think?
Yeah. That's fine.
So that's how we'll do
I'll be
it.
the voice.
You be the voice. I'll be the stretcher.
That'll be in the paper.
You be the voice. I'll be the stretcher.
You just talk.
Two middle-aged men come to the dance studio, and one was a stretcher, one was a
And one
talker.
talked for him all the time in a very creepy.
Everywhere we go now from now on in public, I'm the voice.
You're the voice.
I'm going to tell everybody.
I like this.
Creepy voice.
The creep. Yeah, but that's the thing. You've got to talk in the creepy voice all the time.
You should just bring a microphone with you and just
Should.
hold it.
I'll just do absurd things. I won't talk at all. You are talking as you are me.
You're
almost
mute.
kind of
He's
narrating.
mute. Yeah.
Almost kind of narrating what I'm doing.
Now, should I make up my own language too at the same time?
You're gonna talk naturally because people are gonna be like, "What the hell is going on?"
I got to tell you,
What's that like Jay and Silent Bob then? That's what we're turning into?
No.
You're a terrible speaking coach. It's a good thing that we got a real speaking coach coming in today, and the voice is going to get some training.
What a segue, this guy.
That's
This guy's a professional.
Because the
Holy
shit that you're
shit.
telling him to do is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible advice.
Well, I'm not a professional.
Yeah, I
I'm not a
understand.
professional.
It's obvious.
talker.
The audience can tell.
Yeah.
What's this gentleman's name?
Brendan with an E.
Yeah, make sure you get that on the
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah, Brendan with an E.
All right, I got it.
So he's going to show up here shortly. And
Yeah, he's
boy,
not here yet.
No, don't you worry. I
He's
think
a 9 o'clock guy.
he is. I told him 9 o'clock, and you don't want to be early for this.
Well, I thought the speakers
So he's
are
gonna just
generally
look at me?
punctual people.
Yeah, 15 minutes
No,
early.
block your camera. Can't you just?
Well, I'll say
can
hi
you-
to him and then I'll block it.
Can't you just stop the camera?
Yeah.
There's
You
a
have to
camera?
let him in.
We have a camera?
He does. It's just on.
it just on him?
It's just on Creepy Brian.
The voice. It's on the voice.
Oh, I can turn off the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it saves internet.
Oh,
It
he's
saves.
here.
It saves Nick's
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah. No, just put a piece of tape over the camera.
Oh no! I always just hold my finger and just move it. So sometimes you see the light.
Well, he's here. Should I let him in?
This is the last
I
month.
think you have to.
This is the last month for the internet, guys. It's
Wait a minute,
horse
what do
and
you mean
buggy
he's here?
time.
What's happening?
What's up, guys? How are you
Hey,
guys?
what's going on?
See how
Good,
good
good.
does that sound?
It sounds
I
fabulous.
can give you a little bit more too. Brendan, welcome to Fiddly Dicking.
Hey, it's good to be here, guys. Are you guys all in the same room?
We are.
way too loud.
You know what?
Yeah,
it's way too
I don't want to
loud.
bump the computer.
It's next level Riverside.
Why don't we go around the room?
No, it's too loud. I mean, is it? Is
What do you
it
mean
too,
go around the room? Like get up out of our chairs and
No,
walk
I think
around
we
the room?
should just say
Start
who-
the music.
We got to stretch. We got to stretch the hammies.
Oh my God, these guys. This is what
There's
I
no
deal with.
mirrors. There's no mirrors.
There's no mirrors.
Can you turn his down a little bit?
No, you got your own turn down.
No, I did. It's not working.
All right, I turned him down.
Hold on.
All right.
Jesus
do-
Christ, you guys.
Like when I just look at what's your name, by the way? I just
I'm
wanna make
Brian.
sure. Yeah, Brian. So whenever I'm looking at you, Brian, it feels like we're in some movie where there's like multiple personalities
Yes. That's the
thinking
way-
as you're talking.
Yeah, we're gonna live in our own universe. You and me,
multiplicity.
Brendan.
We designed it that way.
We're gonna try to get through. We're like the superheroes trying to plow through this mess.
And I know you're not supposed to say this, but I'm not. All right, I'm gonna say it a different way. I'm not the slow Michael Keaton.
I can
If
probably
this is
do
multiplicity-
this without destroying
Am I the only one who
recording.
thought he was in person? Is an in-person guest?
No, you didn't.
I
Wait,
did.
Can you at least lean in and say hi?
That's why I didn't understand the Riverside.
That's Don, who you've been talking to.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up, Don?
He
What's up?
wore that shirt just for you, by the way.
Yeah.
He really wanted to represent what he's all about tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Just being free
All right.
Yes.
with nature.
I gotta start recording. Boom. Recording started.
Right.
Oh, 5, 4, 3.
Is that how
this?
it works?
Remember
Oh,
when we did
recording
this?
started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Brendan, you've done Riverside before, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
we hang up, you gotta let the thing sync up. Okay.
Feels like the good old days.
I
right
think
here.
we should do our traditional introduction.
You want to do it?
So we're just gonna say hello to you, Brendan. You say hi, and we'll take it from there.
What's up, guys? It's good to be here.
Wait, not yet.
No.
Brent, come on. Listen,
No.
have you not listened to us 3 years ago?
Right, go back in the archives.
So I'm going to count it in. Andrew's going to say hello to you, and we're going to take it from there.
Hey, Brent, how's it
Wait,
going?
why didn't you count it off?
everybody's
Jesus Christ, we're
premature.
rusty.
We are rusty.
Dude, what is going on?
All right, ready? One. Wait. Okay.
Hey,
One.
Brandon, what's going on?
No. I did that for syncing the audio.
Oh, God damn it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
We ready? Hey, Brandon, what's going on?
What's up, Andrew? It's good to be here.
Oh,
There
man, that
we
feels
go.
good.
I'm going to
That
tell you
does
my
feel
voice
right.
cracked on that one. That hey?
Wow.
Are we going to do it again? Because I can't do that again.
It didn't
I
sound
can't go
good.
through that again.
I didn't realize how difficult that is on the
I
vocal
know.
cords.
It is. It's
That's
stressing.
why we stopped doing it.
Yeah.
First it's the hammies, now it's the vocal. What are you
Yeah.
guys doing to me?
It's a
Brendan,
whole
you're
different
our
stretch.
first call-in in what, about 8 months?
Yeah.
8 months?
Yeah.
My God.
We were done with people. We
Yeah.
just decided to do amongst ourselves, but that's how we always used to do it with the haze.
That was a
Yeah.
COVID thing. We had callers in.
Yeah.
Right.
No. So what's going on, Brendan?
Life is good, guys. Life is good. Just enjoying my night. Had a couple of calls today. But yeah, just living life to the fullest. How about you guys? Did you guys get back from work or something? Or
No, I don't work.
We don't work.
Where,
no.
where,
There are no workers here.
Yeah, we're just deciding what to do with our day today.
yeah. Where are you
do you all
located?
live together too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in the warehouse.
In an RV.
Yeah.
Outside the warehouse.
Wait, where are you guys based?
We're in a van down by the river.
Yeah, we're in Chicago.
Yeah. Where are you at?
I'm in Montreal.
Oh,
Where?
Canadian.
very refined.
I love a good Canadian.
Oh, Montreal.
Yeah, there's another Canadian in here.
No, wait a minute. You speak awfully good English for a Montreal type. Any French in there? Do you speak French?
I do. I am fluent in French.
Oh,
got
you
it.
are.
Can you do the rest of the interview in French, please?
Yeah, what?
Oui, on peut le faire en français, but I don't think you're
No,
the
no,
Chicago audience.
You said-
My
We're gonna
3
get
years
some-
of middle school French isn't going to hold
Yeah,
up.
we got
He
it.
just said you had a
sure,
terrible
I can,
shirt.
I can speak in French. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He did say you had a terrible shirt. Now that you mention it.
Oh, man.
So you sound like an absolutely phenomenal speaker. Is that something that you do?
Yeah, man. I communicate ideas effectively. I guess. I mean, that's what people tell me, and then I help other people communicate ideas effectively too.
So how's that work?
No, not how that work. You know what?
Yeah.
You're going to have to, by the end of this show, you're
It
going to have to
doesn't
give
work
us
the way-
tips.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to need some tips, or we're going to give you tips how to communicate less effectively.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
We're
Maybe.
experts at not communicating.
Or how about we
effectively.
start here? When 5 hosts try to interview one guest,
Yes.
what's the best way to
Oh, you guys
communicate?
are 5 people?
Yeah, there's 5 of us here.
I counted 4, so I think I missed somebody.
Oh, no, there's
six
5.
will be here
Yeah,
in a
there'll
couple
be
minutes.
6
Yeah, we
at
got a guy
some
showing
point.
up too.
Yeah.
We got a hard maybe.
Yeah.
He's here. He's here.
And we like to ease the guests in.
Yeah.
So we don't go 6 all at once. It's just.
He's here. He's knocking right
Number
now.
6.
And number 6
6
is
is
about to jump in here.
Sit down.
And by the way, Brendan, I cut these up in segments, so
Hey, can I
it
get
doesn't
a
have
little?
to be. It doesn't have to be perfection all the way
Can I
through.
get some more gain
But it's going to be
On him?
perfection.
on me?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not.
I think Don
turn
just
up
wanted
your
to
thing.
say game.
did.
He just wanted to say something.
He just placated you right
I
there. Do you know
cannot-
that, right? It's like, yeah, just play with your knob
I
there.
can't. I can't do
My
that.
wife tells
'cause
me that all the time, and I never know what she means.
I
Play
can't
with
do
your
it because
knob.
we're online with this. I gotta go.
Oh, you'd have,
straight
no.
to the
Now
board.
maybe that's what it is.
Oh,
Now,
I know what I can do.
No, it sounds great. Don't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Sounds perfect now. It was because I had it too low because you had it too high earlier.
All right. Our 6th member is about. Our 6th Beatle is about to jump
did
in.
you bring something?
So how did you guys find each other? Like, how did this all happen?
Oh,
Girl
funny you
Scouts.
should ask. Tell us the story, Brian.
We're fathers of children.
We are. That goes back to the roots, right
Now
there.
we're all from like the same neighborhood,
Yeah.
and our kids went to school. We met through that.
We used to play stickball together.
Yeah.
It's a lot
In
of
the
fun.
street.
Yeah, the mean
Next to the
streets.
fire hydrant.
Yeah.
I'd always open the fire hydrant and let it run.
Yeah, sometimes we'd play dominoes.
We're a gang, pretty much.
Yeah, we were honestly, we were the first Chicago gang. The first Chicago gang.
Oh, you guys are the reason why there's like crime going on in Chicago.
No, we were a
Yeah.
good gang. We gave
yeah.
back. We gave back, and then we got robbed, and we weren't a
We're
gang
like,
anymore.
we decided not to do it anymore.
It was too dangerous.
Yeah. Once the gang wars started, we decided we're not that type of gang.
It's just too much work. Hey, Scooter.
Hey, buddy.
Ah, there's Scooter. Now say hi to our friend
Circle's
Brendan.
complete.
Hey, Brendan.
What's
How's it
up,
going?
Scooter?
What's
Good
up,
to see you,
dude?
man.
Absolutely.
see you.
Great to see you virtually.
Yeah. Well, actually, not see
He's
it.
right behind your head,
Yeah.
by the way. No. You're behind his
Oh, yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Brian's the only one who
I'm the
gets
only
to
one that
get
can
to
see
Oh,
it.
I got you. All right.
I told
all right.
these guys, let's get the phones going, but it's too much work, I guess.
Wow. He told us like 3 hours ago when on a text thread, and nothing ever came of it. I was ready.
Shocking.
Yeah, I was ready.
All right, let's get this interview back going.
Back to Montreal, French and English speaking. Do you also coach in French?
I do, but it doesn't happen a lot because a lot of people in Montreal are kind of broke.
Oh,
so
really?
Most of the people I work with are in the States, so I speak in French clients maybe 5% of the time.
Plus, the French are a little pompous, right? They don't need advice from you.
They're a little bit like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They're definitely a little bit full of themselves, but not always. There's exceptions, but most of the time, yeah, they don't really listen to me.
We let him
Especially
get-
when you're as young as I am. Like, they have another reason not to listen to me.
Do you like hard seltzers by any chance? You a big hard seltzer guy?
Seltzer? What is that? Is that like an American drink?
No, it's like a Truly.
Yeah,
Remember
no, it's a
Truly?
party drink. It doesn't matter.
It's terrible.
Oh, seltzers.
Yeah.
I don't really drink that much beer. I mean, alcohol. The only thing I drink is like coolers. It's like 0.5%.
Yeah.
The old
Arnold's
fun
and
chain?
James.
Arnold's and James.
I'm like the most innocent person you'll ever have on the show.
Oh,
Oh.
that's beautiful.
Well,
change
if you're
that.
going to own it,
All right.
then
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll
So
be.
you guys are part of a gang. So
Yeah, you're going to be an alcoholic
Yeah.
by the end of the show.
Yeah.
changing lives one person at a time. I love it.
So, do you have a YouTube channel or a podcast or something? Or
I do. I have a YouTube channel. So I started making videos in my mom's basement like 3 years ago on how to help people speak. And then it turned to what it is today.
so, why did you want to teach people? Did you have a lot of people around you that can't talk?
Sort of. So what happened was I did these things called case comp. I have no idea who's talking. I'm not sure if it's Don or Andrew or Brian or Scooter.
It doesn't matter.
talking to all of us.
It's like I'll just say it's the Fiddly.
You
team.
guys. Just call us you guys.
You guys.
I like that. So yeah, you guys. I was studying to be an accountant. So it's literally the opposite of what I do today. But then when I was in university, I started doing these things called case competitions. Think of it like professional sports for nerds. So while other guys my age like playing rugby or football or something, I was doing presentations competitively. That's how I learned how to speak, and I just accidentally got really good at this, and I switched careers.
Like PowerPoint presentations? Is that? Because I'll tell you, I'm pretty good at PowerPoint presentations. Are you? I think I could be an expert in PowerPoint presentations,
Nobody-
or maybe like an MVP.
I was more of an overhead projector guy.
Oh,
So you're the overhead projector.
Yeah, you can change it on the fly.
You. That's what we'll do. I won't do PowerPoint. We'll do overhead projecting.
All right.
What do you think, Brendan?
I love it. I think it's a great. Honestly, I think anyone could be an expert in PowerPoints because most people suck at it.
Yeah.
Most people suck. So if
Anybody
you're just
can do
a
it,
little
Don.
bit better-
I'm gonna tell you, I
points.
think that was the shot at my PowerPoint skills.
So wait a minute. Do you coach presentations or just general speaking?
Mostly presentations.
Mostly
guys. That
presentations,
You got
okay.
it. You got it.
so somebody's
like, I
preparing
get
for
rid of,
something,
like,
and
ums
then you go
ahs.
through it and you help them spice it up.
Yeah, but it didn't start that way, right? Like it wasn't really intended to be a business. I was just making videos for fun in my basement. And then as I was working, I had a day job as a technology consultant. That's how I made money. But then a few months later into the YouTube channel, I realized people actually wanted to pay me to do this. I was like, really? You guys want to pay me to do this? And that's when I realized it was a business. Yeah.
So could I pay you to come and follow me around for a week, and if I say something wrong, like an or an you're gonna automatically be like, well, "I'll give you an
no
air horn."
crutches. That's a crutch, Don.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't use your crutches.
Yeah, you're right. I don't. God damn it! How am I
It'd be
gonna
a
get over
large
this?
undertaking.
Or
following
you know
around.
what? Here,
They have a service like that. I think it's called security. You kind of just like call security.
Yeah.
You just have.
Yeah.
So,
Listen, I'm gonna. What I really need is to stop this swearing. So, do you do that? Do you ever have people come to you and say, "Listen, Brendan, I gotta stop swearing. How do I do this? Can you give me some?"
I can't help with that because I fucking swear all the time.
Oh,
man.
no.
There you go.
That's all right.
You're no longer the most innocent guy we've met.
Yeah, right.
God damn it, you
were
blew it.
almost there.
I'm pretty innocent, guys. I've never been drunk once in my life. I've never smoked a joint once in my life. Like literally,
This is like
super-
never have
Oh
I
my God,
ever. Is
this
that,
is-
what, is that
You
that
know,
game?
This
That's
kid's
okay.
gonna explode in his 40s.
Yeah.
Joints can be a little harsh on the throat, like a bong or something's
Yeah.
a little more
Yeah.
effective.
A binger.
Yeah.
Take some
Binger.
bong hits.
Maybe some edibles. You don't even know they're taking.
edible. That's a good one too.
Honestly.
And
Like
you can
candy.
honestly think you're taking like a vitamin. You know what? You're right before you go to bed, and you're right. You want to sit down and you want to watch whatever show you want to. Maybe you're listening to Morgan Wallen, that new album by Morgan Wallen. It's fantastic.
Morgan Wallen's good. He's good. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I help produce.
You know the only reason why I know who Morgan Wallen is because there's some kid on TikTok who goes up to girls and sings them songs, and they always talk about Morgan Wallen. So that's how he kind of rizzes them.
Really?
Is that how you came across him, Don?
Yeah, the TikTok.
I
knew nothing about Morgan. Actually, he came up to sing to me.
Yeah, the kid's name is Don.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Morgan even looks like. I just hear his name all the time on TikTok.
I have to check this guy out. I've heard a lot about him.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen?
Wallen.
His concert's really expensive.
It's sold out, and it was Wrigley Field. It was going to go Wrigley Field, and I was actually going to go to this concert. I'm not a big concert guy.
Me neither.
You know, so and maybe you can give me some tips on how I can overcome that. Can you just give tips like overcoming things, because that's what I think I need.
Like the fear of going to concerts?
Yeah, just everything. You know, you could come out here for 7 days, and you can make me better.
Yes.
Don 2.0. Brendan's going to make Don 2.0.
Longer than 7 days.
We'll evolve you.
Yeah.
right.
We'll put you through some David Goggins like fitness training and have you run around. And
Whoa.
stretch your hands.
You gotta stretch those hammies.
Yeah. Can I run through? You know what I always wanted to run through? Speaking of that, are the tires. And a sprinkler.
Yeah.
But the problem is with sprinkler, you get grass all over you.
And you can't do it year round. Tires, you could do it anytime.
Anytime
In
you
the
can do some
basement,
tires. But then how do you get them? Because then you want to do them outside later. They're pretty heavy.
You get your wife to do it. Get your wife to bring him up.
Lift with your legs.
Lift with your
Just got new tires, too. I could have gave you the old ones.
Oh, my
that's a
God. I
shame.
would have loved tires.
Yeah.
So do you do that?
Oh,
Are you
too
also
late.
a fitness coach?
Yeah, I help people get fit. Come on, guys, look at me. Do I look like a fitness coach? Come on.
You look pretty fit.
Yeah.
We can't see you though. Right. But Brian, you look pretty fit.
Sound fit.
He looks phenomenal.
There you go.
So what's the big gym out there in Montreal?
The big gym. I mean, like I said, I'm not very fit, so I don't really.
Oh, so you don't even go to the gym at all. Like you drive by it though.
It's a Canadian thing. They got community centers everywhere. They don't have,
the community
it's
centers.
Not a brand. They're not branded. Just right.
They're
People in
CCs.
Montreal barely go outside because it's so cold during the winter. So I'm just at home most of the time.
Yeah, that's what's great about the tires. You could keep them inside. I said that already.
Yeah.
There you go.
So do you live with your mom still in the basement? Or
I do.
That
Actually,
is
she's
pretty cool.
upstairs.
What'd she make you for dinner
Does she
tonight?
want to jump on too? I mean, how does?
Yeah.
She doesn't speak English that well.
Yeah,
Are you
that's okay.
serious?
Can we get some reviews?
Cool.
She can review you.
Yeah, that's it.
And maybe, I mean, if she can't speak English, I mean, what kind of job are you doing at the home? You got to.
You know what? It starts at the home.
It starts at home.
Starts at the
Everything
home,
starts at
Brendan.
home.
You've got to teach her English and then teach her proper punctuation and not punctuation, but you need that. Enunciation.
Yes.
That's an on me.
Yes.
Trust me, we've tried. It's not.
Yeah.
She's retired now. I retired her a few years
she's
ago.
retired.
That's cool. What did she do? Did she work at Montgomery Ward?
What's that?
They don't have that. They don't have that here.
No,
They
it's
don't
not
have
a prison.
That sounds like a prison, actually.
Maybe that's what.
It pretty much was a prison.
Maybe that's why you went out of
like a
business.
ward, like Shutter Island. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yes.
Come on down to Montgomery Wards. You'll never leave.
20
Forgot
years
about
sentence.
Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery
What
Wards.
is that? What is that? Like a clothing shop? Doesn't sound
No,
like
it's like
somewhere I
a
wanna shop.
department store.
Yeah, it was
It's
like
kinda
a,
like
it was like a
Sears.
Sears.
Yeah.
Like a venture.
Yeah.
It's like venture.
Like a bay, like the bay.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got to translate
Yeah, I got to
Canadian
translate. Yeah, I got to
for us.
translate. I got you.
Because,
Yeah.
like, if I
Not
say,
to Sears.
if
Hudson
I,
Bay.
bankrupt,
The Hudson Bay.
if I say, Brendan, have you ever had a Pepsi? Then you need to Chapman say he means cola.
Cool. Yes.
'Cause that's what it is in
That's right.
Canadian.
A pop. It's a pop.
It's a pop in Canada?
Yeah, it's a pop.
We need like an American to Canadian dictionary here.
We got one.
We got one.
We
Yeah,
got
we'll
one.
translate. We'll do some translating for you.
Yeah. He's a master class translator.
I am.
Tell them your theory on Canadian geese.
What do you mean? Oh, when people call them Canadian geese,
Yeah,
like they got a
drives me
passport.
crazy.
Yeah, it drives me fucking crazy. They're not Canadian. They don't have citizenship. They're visiting like the rest of the immigrants.
I mean, that makes sense, actually.
They're
I see where you're
Canada
coming
geese,
from.
goddammit. They're not Canadian. As a Canadian, I'm personally offended that these motherfuckers got citizenship.
Well, we're not claiming them. We don't want them.
I love them.
I hate them.
I love the Canadian
shit
geese. What do you think about the Canadian geese?
Stop calling them Canadian geese.
It's already in my head.
It's not goddamn funny.
Yeah. Do you like Canadian geese, Brendan?
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, it's on. They're on
Listen,
their dollars.
listen.
so
I'm
we
going to
gotta-
assume he's talking about actual Canadian geese who got citizenship, so I don't get upset.
Oh, because
he's
he's from
he's
from their
clearly not
homeland.
talking about Canada geese.
He's allowed to talk about
Yes.
it that way.
So what am I supposed to say, Canada or Canadian?
Canada, the Canada geese.
Canada geese? It doesn't
Canada.
roll off the tongue, though.
No, but that's their
doesn't,
name.
it doesn't.
It's not Donian. You're not Donian. You're Don.
It's not an America eagle, though.
I honestly
It's an
go by
American eagle.
Donian multiple times during the
I'm
day.
not buying this theory.
This is,
It's 100% true.
I like
American Eagle.
usually
Yeah.
I'm right there with Chapman usually, but I'm
Chaplin?
not- I'm-
Wait, you're not? You think they're
I'm off of
Canadian
this
too?
one.
You think they got
it's
citizenship?
not an America eagle, right?
Yeah, but it's not a fucking. They're not eagles either.
That's true.
That is
But
true.
I think a
They're not
Canadian...
Canada. They're not Canadian eagles either.
It's on your money, though.
Yeah, because they're
It
Canada
is,
geese.
It is. It's
But
on
I-
the dollar. Yeah.
I think a Canada geese can beat...
A Canada
And
goose.
Canada goose.
Listen, help me out here. Help me out.
killing me.
That one's on him. He should
You're
be.
killing
He should
me.
be checking you.
Yeah, that is true, Brendan. That should have never gotten through.
I'm here in immigration and citizenship matters. He's here on the English language.
All right, so a Canada goose, I think, can beat an America eagle.
Wait a minute, it's an American eagle. goddammit.
No, it's American.
That eagle's got citizenship.
It's already here.
Check the passport.
This is so confusing.
They never leave. They're always in the U.S. fighting wars they shouldn't be getting into. It's what they do. That's why they're American.
I have a hard trouble believing that a Canadian geese would beat an American eagle. I think the eagle's probably.
God damn
gonna
it! He said
fuck
Canadian geese. is he fucking with me?
Canadian
Is he
said that.
fucking with me right
No,
now?
but he's in Canada.
Yeah, he's
So he
allowed.
can say
No,
it.
he can't. Nobody can say it.
Oh, God bless America.
So
That's
how
true.
do you come up with these different tips and tricks and for your master class on YouTube? How does that? And I'm calling it master class. Maybe what do you call it? What is it?
You call it whatever you want, man. But I think it's called Master Talk. My memory is good. I have to check again though. But yeah, but what happens is I just made a crap ton of mistakes, guys. That's what happened. So I started coaching when I was probably 19, and I was mostly just coaching the other people in the programs. And then through that, I was making a ton of mistakes while helping them because they're going, "What are you talking about, Brendan? That was wrong. That was wrong too. That was wrong. That's not helping me." And that's how I came up with the tips. And then I had them ask me questions like, "How do you present in a second language?" I was like, "Shit, I don't know." So I had to sit down and like figure out the answer, and that's how I developed the content.
Nice. I like that. I mean, going after something, just head first.
Do you?
No,
Chat
you're not
GPT
afraid of the
tell you this?
mistakes because that's how you learn. It's a good way of doing it.
Do you think that are you the top guy out there now? Is that how do you tell everybody? Listen, I'm the number one speech instructor.
The goal is to be number one. I don't think I'm there yet though, because I'm still in my mid-20s.
You
right?
better
I'm still
get there
getting
before
started.
ChatGPT gets there, because one of you is going to get there.
Big trouble. Well, you better get there before I do, because now I am opening up a YouTube channel. Literally,
Yeah.
because I've been talking great.
First rule of
Honestly.
business: you don't talk about
I've
your
been
business
talking
because
great.
somebody else is going to do it.
Somebody's gonna
Yeah.
steal it.
You just blew it.
Yeah, here comes the best.
We bring people on here to steal their ideas. That's our business. Hey, did I say it out loud? I shouldn't tell you what our
Do you
business
know
is.
how many domains we have? It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Good times. No, you guys could totally start one. I mean, there's so little competition. Like you might as well start. There's enough people for everybody. So
Yeah, there are a lot of speech impairments.
Yeah.
Is that who you go after? Do you go after the people that have speech impediments? Not
I don't
impairments.
think so.
You don't go after them? No. Like, let me help you with that
can't,
list.
You can't fix a speech impediment. It's really difficult.
I did.
Did you
my
mean
dad hit
impediment
me.
there or
Impediment.
impairment?
Yeah,
And honestly, it's
Yeah.
both. If we're talking English, this is
An
thank you.
impediment is an impairment.
That's what I like
Right.
about
right?
It's a speech
But-
impairment. Speech impediment.
That's what I like about this podcast. I don't have to say anything when somebody misspeaks because eventually Scooter's going to clear it up. It's just a matter of
Take
time.
care of it.
It gnaws at him. It gnaws at me too, but he gets there first.
I mean, we're actually having. I mean, I can't believe how well this is all segueing into speech. Right, with all of the Canadian and Canada, the speech impairment versus impediment.
Fickle. Speech is fickle.
It is. I'll tell you, it's so funny that we would have never talked about this, Brendan. I don't give a shit about talking.
Right.
But you're talking right now, though.
Yeah. He doesn't know it, though.
No, I don't. I'm on goddamn cruise control.
He's a man of few words, not a big talker.
Yeah, usually, Brendan, you caught me at an off day. Usually I never talk.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
You fired him up.
Very true.
You did. You got me. Listen.
Never seen him like this.
Never.
Well done.
He's
Send him
turned
the bill.
into a
Send him
bear.
a bill.
Yeah.
He finally got me to speak.
I need a testimonial out of that. I don't know which one it was, who it was from the crowd, but who you guys, one of you,
Yeah.
that
was
got the
Don.
result. I think
Don.
Don will be the best. Literally, the client testimony. He's like, dude, the guy changed my life, and I didn't even talk to him. He just appeared. And
Did.
You should
tell
do
you.
that for him.
I'm a huge. I'll tell you right now. I will write a testimonial. I'll do you one better.
Oh my!
I'll record a video. If you put,
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
do that.
gonna record a video. We'll record a video. And I'm
that'd
just
be
gonna,
helpful.
I'm gonna teach people with my words. I'm gonna tell them what you taught me.
I'm kind of scared to watch this video. I think
Yeah.
I prefer just a written one.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we won't put it anywhere near your website. You're fine.
Oh, good stuff.
That's where everything should go, though, I think, is video now. Does anyone
Video.
read testimonials?
Testimonials, yeah.
Who reads testimonials anymore?
I'm gonna tell you, I
don't.
do.
Do you really?
TripAdvisor, big TripAdvisor guy.
Oh, are you?
I'm a big
Big
TripAdvisor guy.
TripAdvisor.
Big TripAdvisor guy.
And here's
Yeah.
the thing, I would rather, and here's why. When I'm going through TripAdvisor, I'm going through whatever I want to read. I've got music going on in the background. So I need to, if I put a video on, I've just screwed up my whole music situation going on.
I like the video idea because then you can kind of vet the person out. Like, is this person?
Yes, he.
wait,
yeah, let's take a look at this guy.
Have you seen video reviews?
Yeah,
That's a real thing. I've never seen
Oh
it.
yeah,
No.
video reviews are. They are.
I haven't really seen them.
I've never seen one.
Yeah,
They're
they're there if you go to certain people's websites.
What do you think of this, Nick? You're,
I like
you're
the video
very
review.
oriented.
I would love video reviews because I think a lot of people in
You
my
like to
world.
see the anger? You like to see the anger?
Well, I think it'd be more real. I think people would.
Why didn't I get my shit? I ordered my shit 3 times. It's not here.
Give me my money back.
Where's my
Return my
refund?
voicemails and emails.
I guarantee, though, on display for the world would be how crazy that person is. You're like,
Right.
all right, I'm fine. Look at this guy's a kook. It's fine. We're all good. He's
I
good.
don't give a shit if I'm a kook. Return my money.
I think the owner of the business should have a video of themselves on there. Now,
Apologizing to the
Yeah.
kooks.
Yeah.
Listen,
sorry,
really
don't be-
sorry.
Sorry, I lost your shit.
Yeah. We're really sorry I had a bad day today, sir.
but you know what? You put that on a contact us. You put it far away, like, thank you for coming and buying our shit. It's terrible. You know, that's what you do, but you put it over on the contact us. Nobody's going to the contact us.
refunds
right
take a little bit of
expectations.
time,
Yeah,
but we'll
right.
get to it. We'll
Right.
get to
Yeah,
it.
don't you worry. You'll get your money back.
Don't call
after
us.
we make
We'll
interest.
call you.
Come and get it.
Come and get it.
So how do you,
I want to know the process from Brendan.
before the process, how do you get paid? Is it a Venmo situation? Is it PayPal? How does it work?
Fiverr.
Or is it just, is it ads?
Cash App?
It's PayPal. It's mostly PayPal.
Oh, PayPal.
PayPal. God damn it. I was just saying PayPal's dead today.
Yeah, I
No.
can't say
Stripe
that.
too.
Oh yeah,
Stripe
the
in
old
the
Stripe.
back end,
Yeah.
Yeah. What's, so give me some rates. What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
So I charge a lot of executives, guys, like $3,000 to work with me. Yeah.
For an hour? Is that, what are you, a hooker?
And what kind of guarantees do I get?
Somebody called me that. I was on this show called Sarcasms and Orgasms, which is so funny. And the guy was like, so you charge like, what, $1,000? So are you like a hooker? I was like, I mean, I guess. It's like if you're like being a therapist for people.
So when you pick a show, do you pick the ones with the dirtiest names? and we came right after Sarcasm with Orgasm. Like, what else? Anything with dick? Any dicks out there? God damn, we got Fiddly dicking? Get me on that show. Do you have an agent? Do you have an agent that takes care of that? Or do you
He's got
pick
a
these
good
shows
agent.
yourself?
No, I actually vet the shows myself. I actually
Oh,
wanted to
I like
come on
that.
the show.
You
I thought it'd be
dirty
an
son of a
interesting way to end my day.
That's awesome. Well,
Oh, glad
Well,
you
that's,
came on.
I'm absolutely
I'm
happy
honored,
you
yeah.
came.
I'm
I mean,
honored.
I'm honored, but I'm honored. I don't know how this is.
Yeah.
Correct me on
Tell
this
him-
one,
tell him
Brandon.
how- tell him what he
Correct
wanted
me.
to say.
Correct me. Yeah, I'm not sure how. Translate this for me. I'm honored
I'll
that
teach you how to talk.
I'm honored that you're here, but I'm also honored to be on your mic, your earphones. I don't know.
Oh my God. Listen,
Is this going downhill? Don't you worry. I'll give you a
derailed.
great testimony.
I don't know.
no.
I don't know if that was bad English or
That was the
speech
worst.
impediment.
That
may
was
have
a cry for help. That was a cry for help right there.
Brendan, I'm blinking twice. Come and help me.
I really want to know the process.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Go back
Oh,
to the
back to the
process.
Let me get to the process. So
Brian is the only person saying, I actually want to have a legit
I
interview,
do,
guys.
Yeah. No, Brian's a serious guy.
I'm trying to get good at my presentation.
Once the show's over, we're going to leave you and Brian to do the actual interview.
You'll hear from me. Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry.
Wait.
It's but not yet. We're not done yet. Don, what questions do you have?
Well, what happens after the interview is over? Do you guys just go back home, or do you guys just all sleep together? Like, what's
We cuddle. We just spoon. It's one big spoon.
Yeah, and then we text each other how funny we are. For about 45 minutes.
So your kids are just sleeping? They're like, where's dad? You guys just like, yeah, I don't have time to talk to you.
We don't talk to our kids.
Yeah.
We're hoping you could help with that.
I'm done with your shit. I'm leaving.
All right, the
That's
process.
very
already
legit
too?
questions.
We are, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
To each
amazing.
other. To each other. Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense.
We're married to our work.
Yes, we are.
to your mission at Fiddly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. All right, Brian, go ahead.
Back to the
I
process.
get to talk about it now?
No, you don't. Sorry. Don, go ahead.
So what did you want to find out?
I want to know the process. So an executive comes up to you, got a big presentation. What's step one?
Right. So step one, Brian, for me, communication is like juggling 18 balls at the same time, right? So one of those balls is body language, one of them is storytelling, one of them is eye contact. So for me, it's about figuring out what's the easiest ball to juggle, which for all of us is the random word exercise, which essentially is you pick a random word like phone or home, and you create a random presentation out of thin air. And this serves two purposes. One, it helps you make sense out of nonsense, which allows you to make sense out of anything. And the other piece is it helps you deal with uncertainty. So a lot of people just do the randandom word exercise a lot. So I force
Are you doing the random word exercise right now? Because that's what I'm getting.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah, do it right now.
exercise.
Let's do it.
Let's do an
right now.
exercise.
Give us a word.
I'm going to tell you, I didn't listen.
Yeah.
I'm very, and that's, you know what? That's on me, Brendan.
I got tips for that too.
I'm a terrible listener.
Yeah.
Horrible.
A terrible listener. I'm a good speaker. I'm an average speaker.
Wait, how are you still married then? If you're
The best. I don't listen at all. Just like,
Yeah, he might not be married. He never heard.
I never heard the no. Fuck it.
But didn't one of you say all of you were married? So
Well, yeah, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
We live with people. They're very hostile. We try to get out as much as we can.
I can't blame him.
All right, give us.
So does an
give us
exercise-
that one
Give us a
word
word. Give us a
exercise.
word.
It's going to give us a random word, and we're going to communicate.
Go for it.
Yeah.
and we're going to
It's
communicate.
right up our alley.
Tell a story.
Like, what the fuck? You didn't figure out anything when you just said. What are you going to do with the word phone? Go,
Yeah,
Brian.
what are you going to do?
Phone.
Phone.
Brian, phone.
Oh, I like my phone.
How did Brian do? How did serious Brian do?
Wait a minute. You just come up with one sentence? What is this, third grade? No.
That'll be $3,000.
PayPal.
You do the phone then.
I'm not going to do the phone.
Yeah,
because
we didn't
it's-
ask to do
right,
the phone.
I
You
don't wanna
asked
be
for
nervous.
it.
You want to go
Yeah, we don't want to do
process.
this at
We
all.
need a
No,
new
I'm
one.
not
We
an
don't need a
exercise
phone. We
guy.
don't need
I
phone.
thought we already talked about this. My hamstrings are tight. I don't want to do any exercises, and you guys keep pushing it.
This guy's talking about a goddamn phone.
Right.
I think phone was the example. I don't think that was
Wait,
the
did he
word.
say phone or
Phone?
phone?
Foam. Wait.
Oh,
yeah.
foam. We're
Wait a
talking
minute.
about foam.
Oh, are we
Okay.
playing the
Well,
game of
phone,
telephone?
We can do foam.
Yeah, I say let's do
We said
phone.
Oh,
Foam
No,
is
it's foam.
there. Foam
That's
is
a whole
easy.
different fucking thing.
Yeah,
Like
phone.
Now we're back in. Don and I are in.
kind of like phone parties in Mexico
Phone parties.
for spring
That's right.
break. Is that what we're talking about?
That's what we're talking about.
And Nixon, too, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, Nick,
See his
Nick,
eyes
go.
light up?
Phone.
All right, so how did we do?
Oh, shit.
I mean, just the fact that you guys are talking makes it a win at the end of the day.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it is.
So do you ever do a big group?
Like a big group of, like for coaching
Bears.
or like podcast?
Billy Dickers.
Have you ever gone out to the woods?
Nah, man, it's cold in the woods in Montreal.
It
Man,
is,
die
it
out
is.
there. Are you kidding me?
Holy shit.
So is it usually just a one-on-one? You don't do like big executive. Say like a
Like a full executive team.
yeah.
kinda
Say like
thing.
a. That's exactly it. Say it was
Yeah.
a retreat.
Ooh, I love retreats.
I just love the word retreat. That's another one for you, Brenda.
It's a nice word. I agree.
Thank you.
Very French.
It is very
Very
French.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
French.
That's, is it?
Oh yeah, because
Retreat?
it's
It
retreat.
really isn't, but let's just
No, it's
Retreat.
not. It's like
You
a
roll
treat.
your
I don't
arms.
think
It's
you
like
got to roll
a
your
treat
eyes
and
with
then
the
getting
French.
another
No,
treat.
you roll,
Let's
roll,
retreat.
That's south. That's south.
That's how they sound in
You did that very
Montreal.
well. I
Sounds
can't
very
do that.
Greek.
Very Greek.
It's a
But
Greek.
that's-
a
damn
Greek
it always,
Canadian.
it either goes to Greek or Asian.
always go
I'm
back to-
terrible with I am absolutely terrible with all of
Your
my
dialects.
You're talking about the
Dialect?
pizza guy. It's
Words?
straight
Terrible
Greek.
with the
words. I'm
words?
terrible with my words, and I'm terrible with my impressions. Not a good impression guy.
No.
Do you,
All right.
do you teach impressions?
Do you
Absolutely.
do you
But not
have
me.
any?
So I teach first impressions, but not like different accents and impressions. That's where stand-up comics, right? They're a lot better at me than that.
Let's talk. First of all, you're hilarious. Please do not don't put yourself down. I think, and that's what we do. We pick people up,
Oh yeah.
right? That's what
guys are
we do.
uplifting people.
We are
We are.
uplifting. All right.
Wow.
So, God damn it, I was going to talk about impressions. Oh, first impressions. Give me a tip that I can make a good first impression because I feel like it's been going downhill with me on my first impressions.
I feel the same thing.
I feel it's like a therapy session with the guys. This is
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need-
Well,
we
that's
need
what.
help.
That's,
We do need help.
so what's a good? Do you teach first impressions seriously, or were you just
cut your hair?
were you just?
Get a new shirt.
Get a new
It worked
shirt.
wonders for him.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, you guys.
People are so
I
nice to me now.
Yeah, they are.
I actually asked
They
Brendan.
don't cross the street when he's walking on the sidewalk.
People don't cut in line and the pickup line. It's a nice crowd out there now.
I'm telling you, I'm going double buns wherever I go. I had a double bun up from here
Oh,
and in the
I thought
back.
you were going like Princess Leia, double
Yeah.
Cinnabons,
Double
double
bun.
Cinnabons.
You
like
know,
a hamburger or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
his
pretty
hairdo.
much.
His
Hair
hairdo.
buns.
Oh.
Double
Yeah.
man bun.
Yeah. All right, you're right.
Wait, what does that look like? Like you have like two
don't
heads,
even
like,
try to visualize it.
No, you don't want to.
Yeah.
I look like a yoga instructor. I think like every time I pass the thing, I'm like, I think I'm a yoga instructor. You know what I mean?
But you can't stretch because your hammies
No,
are tight.
I'd be the
Hammies are
worst
tight.
yoga instructor. I couldn't sit down. I wouldn't be able to get back up. I fall asleep during meditation.
That's
Do they?
the
Oh,
whole
that is the
class.
best.
Do they do
you
meditation?
instruct and you
Yeah,
just
they do
take the
meditation.
nap.
Sure.
I just sit there and I'm like, Coach Don, what are we doing next? Downward dog.
Don't get up.
It's always downward dog.
Yeah. Good, the best exercise.
Yeah, it is. So, quick question: do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I do, but what about you guys? Do you guys believe in
I'm
ghosts?
glad you took that
Absolutely.
question seriously enough to think about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So
got
you
to.
do believe in ghosts,
Yeah.
or the possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably like energy, spirit. Like I'm a big believer in like energy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if ghosts are a thing. Like,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
a vortex kind of thing.
I was only giving this to set up the story.
It was a
I really,
rhetorical. It was
yeah,
a rhetorical.
I didn't really give a shit if anybody liked ghosts.
Are there,
It was
like,
just,
ghosts in
it
your
was just
house
an
or
easy
something?
way to get into this story. So I want to go back. So Brendan, just so you know, I'm from New Jersey, and I left New Jersey a while ago, but I want to go back. My kids have been talking about, hey, let's go to New York. And they want to go. And I said, you know what? If we go to New York, I can go see my old house. This old house, I swear to God. So let me paint the picture of this house. This thing was super old, 1850s. The Civil War just ended or started. We're in the middle of it. I don't know, but it didn't hit New Jersey at the
I don't know
time.
where the story is
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
actually.
it didn't hit it at the time.
To be honest, we don't know where the story's going.
So
So
yeah, you just go with it. This is my presentation, by
Yeah.
the way, so I need you to
gotta make sure you use phone
grade
in there.
I mean,
this.
it's
And
pretty
foam.
good so far.
Thank
I'm
you.
hooked in here.
Thank you. So this guy builds this house in the 1850s, and he built it with no shit, 20 doors on it. The reason why is he was so
outside, outside.
to get outside.
20. Okay.
20
Wow.
doors. There were
There's
literally
20 doors?
So instead, picture this. Instead of windows, they're doors. So it's a door house.
Is there
There's no-
windows on the doors?
No,
or
it's
Yeah.
just
French
the only
doors?
the little eye back in the 1850s.
shit.
That's where the
Just
little
the little eye?
that little eye thing was
In every
created.
door?
Well, that's
Because
a window. That's a window, technically.
It is a window.
So
it
every
comes
door had
in.
a window, so
Right,
it's
it had
fine.
a window.
So
It
it's
had a window.
fine.
All right. So this guy, and he was
Yeah, it
deathly.
sounds like you have a lighting problem.
Yeah.
he
Too
was
much light.
Too
He
much,
was-
not enough light.
The
Yeah.
only
Because
question
really-
I have is why
that's
would
really
you leave a
focuses
house
the
like
light.
That? That
Yeah.
sounds like a pretty dope house
You have
to me.
beams of
Like,
light
Right.
everywhere.
So I'm trying to get into this, Brendan. You cut me off.
You put in too many doors that you don't need because that house is so fucking phenomenal. You never want to leave.
So
Yeah.
this guy was so afraid of dying in a fire
Oh.
that's why he put all these doors.
That's
So
what I was gonna
we
guess.
buy this house, and I'll tell you, as soon as I got in there,
It's a true story.
true story, I felt this weird vibe.
You
But a
think
good
the
vibe.
20 doors didn't make you weird until you walked in?
The doors really freaked me out.
Wait. So you bought the house?
What's the curb appeal on that 20-door house
before
like?
looking at the
I
house?
tell you, I gotta. No, I went and looked at the house, but no. Okay, I was a young guy back then. I was
Parents
young.
bought the house.
The parents bought the house. They went out.
So your parents are full on crazy.
Parents don't know.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, they know a good deal.
So basically, you're telling me you're a trust fund kid who got a house.
Yeah. No, I had to scrape.
No,
on
it's
the
a childhood
streets.
house, right?
It's
My
a childhood
found
house.
yeah,
It's a childhood
House you grew
house.
up in.
Yeah, I grew up here.
All right.
Played in
Found
the
you.
yard with the ghosts. It's lots of fun.
Yeah.
So, but this thing was so old.
How do we not hear this door story before? Is this
You
real?
never heard the door? Yes, it's a real story.
Wait,
You're all hearing this?
Yes,
for the
but-
first time?
wait, you
Don,
played
how
in
many
the
hold on.
house with 20
Brendan,
goddamn doors?
Rule number 1 of speaking is you never retell stories.
How many rooms? How many rooms? Is it like 3
Yeah.
doors
That's
to a
not a rule
room?
of
When
speaking.
It's
you
not. It should be a
When
rule.
you had a visitor come and they knock on the door, did you have to go open it? Like, was
Guess
it a
what it's
pain?
like?
What door is it?
Yeah,
door
no,
is it?
guess what it's
It's
like?
like,
It's like
who's here?
the smoke detector. You don't know which one it is. So
Everyone
it's the
stop.
door. Yeah.
Quiet. You turn off the TV. Everyone.
Everything is quiet. You got to find out what
You
door.
walk closely
Well, I was
to the
going to ask.
door.
You said you
listen.
said you played in the yard. Mm-hmm. Did you ever leave the door open and your dad be like, "God damn it, Dad, close the door"?
Did you
Which
ever-
one,
And then
Dad?
you're
I
like,
did.
"Oh, he's gonna be really pissed when he sees the other 19."
Did you ever please use the other door sign on like 19 of the doors?
We did have one.
How many doorbells?
Please open gently, windy. You know.
Did each one have a doorbell?
here's
No
what I don't
soliciting
get in
at
this
any
story.
door.
Wait. I want to hear. Go
Any
ahead.
storm doors?
So what I don't get in the story is like the decision making behind your parent. Like, what made your dad even want to buy the house? Like, he walked in, he's like, "Oh, there's like 20 doors here. Let's just
Cocaine.
buy this house."
You could sell the doors.
No, he was big into
If you
cocaine.
met Don, you wouldn't think
And
anything of it.
I honestly, I found out later there was a dealer down the street, and so that's
yes.
why he's like, I got to get close
He
to the
wanted
dealer.
to be able to get out of the house quickly.
Yeah, 100%. He's like,
location,
"Oh,
that makes-
Michelle, I'm going to take the dog for a walk and get some cocaine." So
I'm in the groceries, or
now that I'm thinking about this, maybe it was my dad that was the ghost.
Hey, this is
kinda
going
makes
back to
sense.
ghosts.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
ghost
Bring
story.
us back to
All right,
ghosts.
let's
I'm
go.
just painting the picture of
I got you. I love this podcast because every once in a while we realize there was a point and we go back to that fucking
We'll
point.
get back to it. Get back to it.
What's the
I
saying?
mean, the guy who sold your dad the house, if this is true, is probably the most gangster real estate agent in the world. Like, how could you sell a house?
Sold
this
itself.
was like 20 doors.
Sold itself. You can get in. I'm going to tell you right now. Think about this. So this guy was afraid of fires, right? He wanted to leave. I'm always afraid of somebody chasing me when I'm outside. I could easily get in the house at any time and look out the window or this little glass, the little
It's like a
peephole,
Scooby Doo episode.
and say, "Ha! You can't get me," until you realize you left one of the doors unlocked because
That
you're
would
never
be-
going to be able to lock them
That's a
all.
lot of locks.
That's a lot of luck.
Could you
That's a lot
imagine
of
you had to
locks.
put all the smart locks on that and you can,
Dude, are you kidding me?
wow, that'd be a lot of work.
I mean, this, and by the way, this was a 2-story house, and all of the 20 doors obviously were on the first floor, right? Because that would be silly if it was on the second floor. You're like,
dangerous.
No more silly than 20 doors on the first floor, really.
I think 20
I
doors are
would throw at
completely
least 3 doors on the second floor just to make things interesting, to be honest with you.
20 doors on the first level, completely acceptable.
Yeah.
Completely.
I mean, might as well just add a few at this point.
If you
The
put
second
any
floor.
on the second floor, though, Brendan, no,
you're
that's
a
not.
kook.
Yeah, you absolutely are. You're crazy. We're gonna
Yeah,
lock you up
dangerous.
for that. So.
At the ward. What is that place called again?
Montgomery
Montgomery. Thanks, Brendan. By the way, you got to finish that though. We're training. Come on, you were right there though.
so was there a ghost in this place?
No, so anyway, so before the guy that owned this house died.
From a fire?
No, it was an outside fire.
He probably
Oh, like a
couldn't get
leaf
out of the
burning?
house.
Like a leaf
'Cause
burning?
all the
Yeah,
doors
he
were
was
locked.
trying to get
Chose
in
the
the
wrong
yeah,
door.
He was trying to get in the house, and he got burned. He burned to death outside. So that kind of sucked.
Because you probably have like 21 pairs of keys too, so you don't even know which key.
Ah.
is
That's-
which
It's like a
door.
janitor.
He's a
Freaking
janitor.
He's
a
He's
janitor.
got the
He's got the
big-
key
yeah,
ring.
He's got the key
Yep.
ring.
Get
Oh,
a
I
little
like
cable
this.
pulls it out.
Yeah, he was buried with that. He wanted to be.
He just starved to death. He couldn't figure out how to get in his house. He just spent days trying to.
So his
luck.
spirit could never rest. And it was fine when we walked in. So we knew there were stories, right? There were stories in the Gazette that this house was haunted because of what happened. This terrible.
New Jersey Gazette?
No, it was the Wyckoff Gazette.
Okay.
Great reading. Great reading.
Periodical.
The editors and the writers that they had over there,
They did a great job.
top notch. That's where I got the weather forecast was always on. They talked about what was happening just around the town.
A wonderful crossword puzzle, by the way.
The crossword puzzle.
Comics.
They have comics in
They
there?
had one comic.
That's all you
One
need.
comic. And it
I
was
don't
just
know why they call it the comics. It's one comic.
one
It's always
comic.
one
It was just
comic.
one square, right?
It was
wasn't-
one square.
yeah, the
It
one
was just
square.
one square.
Was it daily or weekly or what was it?
I think it was a weekly situation.
One comic
It was
a week?
great.
That's not
It was
good.
great.
That's
But
not
they,
good.
Let's not churn it about the Gazette.
right.
Let's hear about
the
the
Gazette
ghosts.
was just a piece of it.
That's a piece of it.
A piece of it.
Small piece.
So we knew going in that this tragedy happened. And so they said one thing you have to do, and this was in his kind of like his will, or not really his will, but just please don't do this. Don't ever take the doors out.
Oh.
Always leave the 20 doors in, and you'll be safe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
Didn't work out for him, though.
Well, we got rid of the doors. We said we don't give a shit about your last whatever, your last request.
Yeah.
We said these doors stink.
How
We
old
love
were you? How old
windows.
were you when you moved to this house?
8th grade, 9th grade.
8th grade. Did you know about the deal about the no doors removal? And did you look at your dad going, "What the fuck? I thought you agreed to."
So I found out about this because what I did is they had a file cabinet, and in the file cabinet they had all these periodicals and documents about, and one of them was the will.
doors.
Yeah, one of them was the will.
They had his will?
They had his out,
Unbelievable.
or last request. I don't know if it was not
okay.
really a will.
Is that a
Probably just a
testament?
piece of paper or something.
Yeah, that somebody doodled on.
testament,
Yeah,
I think
final
that's
testament.
Will and testament, yeah.
Testament? It was the testament. It,
It was
wasn't
the
the will. It
testament.
was
No,
the
it
You didn't
testament.
put it in the sales contract.
No, you don't have to
That's where you
disclose
put an
that.
addendum.
Like I said, we found out in the
I
Gazette.
think more of it. It's probably more
That's
of an
true.
addendum
The
to the
Gazette.
sales contract.
Is it addendum?
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna go with addendum.
Anyway, we said, you know what? We're done. And when I came into this house, it just felt off. But we decided to go ahead and go against our gut. And we put
It
all
always works out.
Did you go drywall or windows?
windows.
21 windows?
Beautiful
20
windows.
windows?
Some had a little seating area.
No
so
doors?
if you wanted to read.
Any doors?
No doors. We got rid of all the doors. It's all windows.
Even the main one.
Yeah.
So do you get through the window to get inside the house?
Yeah, it's like Dukes. It was a
Hazzard.
Dukes of
Dukes of
Hazzard
Hazzard.
house. That's exactly right. You have to slide through the windows.
Yeah.
Sounds like no key. You
No
kind of-
doors, no keys, and they call it Montgomery Ward.
Yeah. Thank you. So, Brendan,
That was a good live.
before we go any further, do you know what Dukes of Hazzard is?
No. I literally, every word you guys are saying, I guess I'm just dumb. Like, I'd still
No,
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 no.
you're
We're
not.
just old.
You're not like
Words.
50. That's your problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to almost speak 26, guys. That's real sus.
Yeah, that's real. Super sus.
That's super sus.
Well, so last week we had old sayings, and now we got to go with young sayings?
Now we
man.
got to go young.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my God. This is great.
But Don wishes he was young again because he wants to steal food.
Yeah, I don't want to steal food.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you guys are going back to your old gang days.
Yeah. the
Where
food
we would
stealing.
give food.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
time. I've given enough food, gosh darn
They
it.
owe us some
Yeah.
food. We're
Yeah.
getting it back.
Yeah.
This is a good plan, though. I do like that plan.
Which
That's
plan?
a great
The
plan.
stealing food plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did we
I
talk
tried
about
it.
stealing food? Did I
You
miss
guys
that
can
time?
do an episode in Montgomery Ward, like a Fiddly.
Right,
talk.
right. 100%.
No, we're not going to do.
Oh, we're not doing that.
No,
Sorry, we're not doing that,
No, we're not
apparently.
doing that. But I am. If I didn't have things, that's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, you could go and you'd go to the Sam Goody. Brendan, I know this is probably what you do now. You go to the Sam Goody and you find a CD or a tape, and you steal
What's
it,
that?
and you
That's
walk.
a CD?
That's a record store. Oh shit, he doesn't even know what a CD
What's
is.
a record store? I don't
That's
know.
true. That's,
Stop
yeah.
it right
come on,
now.
you know
Stop
records.
it. Stop it.
No, that's what he's saying to you. Stop it with the same.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
Sam Goody. Music. It was Music Land.
Yeah,
it was
Music
Sam
Land.
Goody.
Crow's Nest.
That's
Crow's
where I
Nest.
stole the double CD Bee Gees. This is when I knew I was going somewhere. If you can steal a double CD set of anything, the way that they used to pack that shit in, I mean, it was the longest thing. So you really had to put that thing in. I mean, it's going down one leg. So it's going to get weird if they ask you about it as you're leaving anyway. But there's a lot. I used to put it in my back.
Yep.
That was the best way to do it, right? Put it in your back,
Yeah.
and you could just walk out.
I gotta tell you, the best way to walk out. I did this unintentionally, and I realized that's the best way. Is just put it in your hand and walk out. They had back in the day. They had listening stations. Did you see listening stations
Oh,
where
yeah.
they had like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
headphones? And
You
I,
had to.
I was listening to a CD and holding it and looking at the tracks. And then I was with a buddy, and then I put the headphones back, but not the CD. I walked out. The alarms went off. The security went running to the other door thinking, hey, somebody's stealing CDs. I walked out like half the way down the block. I got the CD. That security went off for me. Just walk
You
out
just
like
wave
you own the
off when
place.
the alarm
They
goes
always wave you
you
off
look
anyways.
back,
Doesn't
you're like,
matter.
See, I'm afraid that's going to be the one time where I'm going to get the stickler. It's going to be like,
Yeah.
Come on back.
Except at
Not
Costco.
Fantasia.
Costco, they take it serious. I mean, they.
Can I tell you what I did with that CD?
they-
I didn't even want it. I went and I returned it.
What CD was it?
credit. For credit. 100%.
Store credit.
So
What
I
was
got
it?
store credit for
Sir,
that
do you
CD.
have the receipt? No,
Yeah.
I don't. It's
It
going to be
was,
store
it was a
credit.
harrowing experience. I didn't know what was going on.
I wouldn't
They
have
owed
done
me
that.
$12 for that CD.
That's why you only take stuff that you want.
Yeah.
Like the Bee Gees CD. I still listen to that today.
Favorite song?
Same CD.
I'm gonna have to say I can't remember, but I'm gonna say More Than a Woman right now. But I honestly, there's do you know the Bee Gees by any chance, Brendan?
So I don't, but the only reason I do is because my number one client, funny enough, is a huge Bee Gees fan, even if I've never listened to a song. So I bought her a Bee Gees blanket for her Christmas holiday. She loves it.
That was very nice of you.
Wow. Really?
A
Thoughtful
Bee
gift.
Gees blanket. Did
you write that off? Did you write that off?
Did you get that at Spencer's
I did.
Gifts?
I
Where the
totally-
hell?
I totally write that up.
You
Yeah,
should
can
definitely write that off.
Where did you get a Bee Gees blanket?
That's the accountant you. That's the accountant.
Yeah.
You're going to be an accountant. And you know to write shit up.
I do. And I have another accountant who double checks. Yeah, on Etsy
What?
you can get you
You don't need
anything
another
these days,
accountant.
guys.
You're the goddamn
Yeah,
accountant.
you are the accountant.
Yeah.
I'm not a CPA, right?
Now,
Yeah,
now
but
we're
you don't need
coaching
to
you,
be.
buddy.
You know
Ditch
how to
the
write.
accountant.
It's a write-off.
Okay, send me the invoice, guys.
By the way, I'm not going to send you the invoice. I'm sending you my taxes. I need you to do my taxes. All right?
It sounds like you're a good
Canadian-
accountant.
Yeah, let me get this straight. You want a Canadian to do American taxes? Oh, that's going to go real well.
Best way to not get audited
Yes.
is have the Canadians do your taxes.
You're going to pay so much tax, you don't even know.
Right. They're going to come.
You're going to pay like 90% tax. You don't get audited for that.
No.
It's the Canadian way. Why do you think those Canada geese get the fuck out of there every winter?
Taxes.
Yeah, it's not the temperature. It's they got feathers. They're perfectly comfortable up there. It's tax season. They come back after April.
They come down for hunting season. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, way better than tax season in Canada. For the Canada geese, anyway.
Oh, man. Well,
Well, what?
you got anything else you want to say to
No, we're
Brendan?
just warming up.
Oh, we're just warming up.
Yeah, I was just about to go get myself a new hard seltzer.
Yeah.
Well, grab me one,
You want a hard seltzer?
if you don't mind.
I would drink them all.
Okay.
Do we even have any more now?
Yeah, here we go.
I just brought a couple more.
All right, hey Brendan, here's what I need you to do. Go take a potty break. We're gonna go get. I got to get another drink. So hold on, okay?
You're not drinking tonight, are you, Brendan?
No, I'm just drinking water.
That's good. You got to
That's-
keep
yeah.
hydrated.
Yeah, you got to hydrate.
Yeah. Do you tell people when they're speaking? Because what happens is if you get the dry mouth, you ever see the dry mouth and you get the white around the mouth? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, is that
there?
part of the coaching?
I have that all the time.
Really?
mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's-
see, that's if you're
I
a
gotta tell you,
speaker.
don't put that on the website.
Yeah, you've got
That's
you've
not
got
good.
give me the truth. Strawberry kiwi, delicious. All right, so come on, give us some more fast facts, Brendan. I'm sick of this just being all about us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? We're turning over a new leaf, Brendan. It's about the guest.
Yeah.
Tell us anything
what?
you want. It's a fun fact. Go ahead and take the show. Do whatever you want. It's Brendan's show.
Hey, you guys are the stars. I just wanted to learn more about you guys. Yeah, one fun fact about me is I speak 3 languages fluently, but I can karaoke in 8. So that's a weird thing about me.
Wow. That's a hell of a
Can you
feat.
karaoke in 8 around people that speak those 8 languages, or is that something that you pretend you do around people that only speak English?
No, I could do it in front of people, but I don't sing well, nor do I know the languages, right? So it's more just like there's a song, and I know the pronunciation, so I'll just sing it.
Oh.
So people will be convinced I can speak
Are
the
one of them
language,
Bushmen? Have you ever karaoke'd in Bushman?
yeah. Is that like a BJ song?
Yeah.
That was just hello. How are you, Brendan? I speak.
Wow.
That's my only other language. It's English and Bushman.
So
Very
wait a minute.
odd.
So you only karaoke in these 4, 5 other languages? Only certain songs, right? You can't just pick up a song you've never heard and start karaokeing.
That's
it.
correct.
All right.
That's correct. You
Dancing
got it.
Queen by ABBA's
so what
gotta be on
you're
there.
saying is you mean you know like 8 songs. And you're selling it as 8 languages.
He only stole one CD. He only stole one.
And that's communication, guys. You guys are the only people to catch me on that. You're right. I can only sing 8 songs, but nobody else does. They always go, "Oh my god, you could karaoke in 8 languages."
Yeah.
What's your
People are-
favorite karaoke song?
What's my favorite karaoke song?
What's your favorite color?
Colors?
Do you have a favorite ice cream?
Blue. Probably blue. Ice cream's gonna be chocolate.
Oh, I had chocolate. I like that. I'm a big chocolate guy.
Me too.
Yeah, kids don't get it. Kids need sprinkles and shit.
Oh.
Chocolate is the way to go.
I'm a Moose Tracks guy.
Oh, Moose Tracks. Chocolate
Moose Tracks are awesome.
Yeah, Moose Tracks is good.
It's like Rocky Road. Rocky Road is the best ice cream.
Do they have Moose
Have you
Tracks
tried
in
Moose
Canada?
Tracks? No, I never had Moose Tracks in Canada. Did they have Moose Tracks in Canada?
No, is that an ice cream joint?
Yeah, it is. It's an ice cream flavor.
It's like a bunch
And
of
it's
stuff
like
in there.
chocolate ribbon with peanut butter cups with vanilla ice cream. It is actually pretty good for a chocolate-loving
that sounds
guy.
pretty good.
It's absolutely
I'll
fantastic.
get some tonight.
But I'll tell you,
Yeah.
it's terrible if you're lactose intolerant like myself.
Yes, then it's not good.
It's
then you
not
go
fun.
with chocolate.
No.
Go with
Go
dairy
with
free
chocolate.
You always go right. You go
Dairy-free.
with I go with the almond milk ice cream option. It's
good.
delicious.
Oh, wait a minute.
Lactose intolerant? I never
The
knew
only
that.
thing, and I'm very tolerant.
But if the
That's
ice-
the only thing I'm intolerant of.
You guys are learning a lot about each other today.
But if the ice cream isn't white, then it's not. It's lactose free, isn't it?
No,
No.
What? I thought
Everything has lactose. You can't go anywhere without lactose.
Oh, God damn it! I thought chocolate ice cream was lactose free.
It feels like gluten. Like it
It
feels
is.
like I'm a.
Hey, good news is I'm not lactose intolerant. It turns out. I've been eating chocolate ice cream this whole
you
time.
son of a gun.
Yeah, avoiding the lactose.
Brendan, are you lactose intolerant?
No, I'm not. Fortunately for me, I don't like drinking milk though. But
Do you?
Why don't you like it?
Yeah. What?
it doesn't taste good.
It doesn't taste good.
Milk?
Ooh, I like
Or
a
ice
good
cream?
glass of milk.
Milk?
I'm a
Yeah,
big
milk
milk
is
guy.
delicious.
Oh, disgusting! You're drinking.
like oat milk.
You're drinking the cow's pee.
I never drank a glass of
Gross.
that's breast milk.
That is true. Like I mean, human milk is gross, but cow's milk is somehow okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys should turn this into a dating show. I mean, you guys clearly know how to.
Actually,
Listen,
we talked
don't get
about
us
that.
started.
We talked about that.
Son of
Who's
a
going
bitch.
to talk about our dating plan?
I'm not going to talk. What I am going to talk about, Brendan. What are you doing on the dating circuit? Do you need some help?
Yeah.
I mean, we're the
Yeah,
guys.
you don't sound like you're married.
Yeah,
You're
we're
not-
right. What do you got
I'm
going on?
Definitely not married, guys. Single for sure.
You just
I
fucking
got
and
nothing going on.
fucking and
That's-
chucking? You allowed to say that? It's not allowed to be said. We could beep it. It'll be beeping and chucking.
Yeah, we're not going to beep it.
I mean, so don't worry.
It might be the intro.
That'll be in my testimonial. Talk to Brendan about
Short.
yeah,
The
fucking
video?
and chucking. This fucking guy can talk.
It's
Perfect.
gonna be like what the greatest testimony of all time.
Yeah.
This is it right
Right,
here.
done.
This whole it's this whole show. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we're
the
going to put the
testimonial.
whole fucking hour on there.
Yeah, it'll be an hour testimonial.
It's like
We'll
Doc
see if
from New
anybody
Jersey.
gets the point that never comes.
So was he good?
So, can he talk?
I'm waiting for the goddamn review.
Oh, it's coming. Wait, hang in there.
All right, so let's get back to this, Brendan.
Seriously?
Enough with the goddamn jokes.
Yeah, this is true. This isn't funny, goddammit.
This was life changing. We talked about doors and ghosts.
I was going to say, we haven't got back to the ghost story yet.
Yeah,
It sailed.
He's going to get off this thing. What happened? He's like, I don't know. I'm going to bed. I'm going to
when
bed.
he's done with this show, he's
Yeah.
going to either have Tourette's, epilepsy. I don't know. He's PTSD.
We were hoping he's going to rub off on us, but I think we're going to rub off on him. Is the bad news?
I'm actually having a ton of fun. This is really
worst
cool.
He's going to
Yeah,
get kicked out of his mom's house. He's going to go
pouring a
rob
bourbon right
people.
now. He's pouring a bourbon. Look at
Yeah,
him.
right. Exactly. He's going to start smoking weed.
He's gonna go to the coke dealer down the street.
right. 100%. Yeah.
The basement
He's
door.
slapping
Mom, we
arm.
need to move closer to the coke dealer.
Why do we only have 2 doors in this goddamn house anyway?
We need a house with more doors.
We need at least 17 here.
He gets so angry all of a sudden. I love it. I love it.
Oh, shit.
I think it's just impressive listening to you guys. You guys are so fast on your feet. You're like coming up with all these ideas.
Oh, you have not seen us run. We are not fast on our feet.
Oh, shit.
Like half of my mind is like, was that ghost story even true? Like I'm still
No, it's
questioning.
totally
Was it?
true.
Oh, my God. I'll tell you, that was also in the will. Don't question if the ghost story was real. So now the curse is on you. I got you, Brendan. I just finally, after 26 years, I have passed this ghost curse of the guy with the doors.
I'm wondering if that door story is true. Never mind the ghost story.
The whole thing is true.
Can't make that up.
And do you know when we decided my parents loved windows so much, they put a porch with screened in. They made a little, so they sat outside and had a little frog. There was a little frog park. don't know if it's a,
Okay, is that
They had a
that thing?
frog, like a pet frog.
No, they had a pond.
Park?
They had a
Pond
pond.
frog.
They had a pond, but they also had a frog park,
Frog park.
so you could go and
Like a
just
play.
swing. It was
Frog
like
swings?
no, it was like Venice Beach.
Frog
you would
slide?
see them just
Kermit?
working out. They didn't give a shit.
The frogs?
Yeah, we had to test them for PEDs. They're assholes.
WB. That guy was there too.
Honestly, he may have been
was
the
there?
ghost the whole time because the ghost started after this fucking frog pond. So I wonder if he was doing some shit like the frog came up and was scaring me,
Yeah.
knocking on doors
Frogs
and
get scary.
making those loud
do like-
stompings.
Yeah.
You know?
Was Miss Piggy there?
Stompings.
Yeah.
You get a lot of stompings from
Oh
frogs?
my God, we heard people run
Frog
up and
stomp.
down the stairs all the time and giggle. Hee hee.
It's a coke dealer.
Where the hell's my money? Where the hell's my goddamn money? And you know what? And that's my dad would just say, it's just a ghost. It's just a ghost. Don't worry. Go back to
Don't worry about it.
That's a good diversion. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to use that.
Those fuckers aren't coming out of the rooms at all.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna fuck your wife if I don't get my money. It's just a ghost,
taking a
sweetie.
dark turn.
It's just a ghost. Yeah.
That explains why you guys moved out because of the quote unquote ghost
Yeah.
who was the cocaine
The
dealer.
white fucking ghost.
Well, that's the my mom didn't want to keep getting fucked by this cocaine dealer, so she's like, we gotta move. So let's just blame it on the ghost. Fuck it.
Now I'm convinced that the entire story is absolutely true. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
thank you. God.
Everything makes sense now.
Jesus.
Yeah,
shit.
definitely not.
So what do you want to
Or
plug?
maybe you do. I don't know.
Do you want to plug something?
Yeah, sure. People can check out the YouTube channel if they want.
What's the name of
Well,
your
I thought you were
channel?
talking about dating. No.
It's called Master Talk.
Master Talk.
I apologize. I knew you were coming out. And I found out this morning. I have not seen it. I'm going to go look at that.
We all seen
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I've
we've
been
been
very
watching.
busy today.
He's an
I've
excellent
been everywhere
speaker.
today.
You guys are pretty busy guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
love.
fucking some of us are. Some
So-
of us just wait to get to watch YouTube channel videos.
Yeah, just
and
wait. Yeah.
I'm one of those guys, and I enjoyed it very much. I did check it out.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, thanks.
It was great. So what? So are you just on YouTube or are you on
Yeah,
Napster?
what other-
Because I want
like
to.
a CD?
Yeah, I know. I want to download your music. I want to pirate. I want to pirate your shit.
Yeah.
If you can go ahead and put it on Napster.
It's already free on YouTube, but we want to make it illegally free.
We'll put it on CDs or something.
Nice.
So are you just on YouTube? You got to answer my question. You can't.
Yeah. We got Instagram too, which is Master Your Talk. LinkedIn, people can add me too, but my goodness, it's impossible to spell my name. So if you can figure that out, then you can totally add me there too.
So have you ever thought about doing a podcast?
I have. It's just hard to scale audio. That's why I've kind of held back on podcasting.
What do you
But I'll
mean?
probably do one. Like it's hard. Like for example, like if you're a top 1% podcast, nobody gives a shit. Basically, is the point. Like how do I explain this? Like how many famous people can you name who got famous through podcasting? It's
Joe
tough,
Rogan.
right? No, he did it, right?
Who?
He did it.
Joe
He
Rogan.
did it though.
Who?
He did it, right?
Yeah,
'Cause he
Joe
got
Rogan
famous
was
through-
Joe Rogan was on
was
NBC's
already
Fear
famous.
Factor.
Come on. He was
was.
famous.
He's
Fear
already
Factor.
famous.
He's the
Yeah,
announcer
was
for
famous.
UFC.
He did not
And
get
he's-
famous.
yeah.
UFC, exactly.
He did not get famous for podcast.
No,
Adam Carolla was already on the Man Show.
correct.
David Spade, he didn't get famous till his podcast.
Come on.
He's not famous. Come on.
How about the Fiddly Dickers, Brennan?
Yeah.
You can't, I can't. I'm gonna
You
tell.
guys are doing pretty well, actually. You guys are. Your show's pretty.
I'll tell you, that's what my mom always used to say. Don, you know what? You're doing pretty
pretty
well.
Pretty well.
You're doing pretty well. I said, thanks for the words of encouragement, Mom. I can't wait to go out and tackle the fucking world.
I would say more, but I just got done with your cocaine dealer.
Jesus Christ. You're doing well.
She's out of breath all the time.
You're doing well. She would just scream out from the fucking room. Just a ghost. It's just a ghost.
Just a ghost town.
Yeah, just a ghost.
It's a troubled
This,
child.
this was a great therapy session. Thanks. I'm going to go home and cry.
This is the power of coaching, right, guys? I guess.
We're going to get a bill now.
Pulling out
So,
all
Brendan,
the demons.
did we live up to everything you thought this was going to be?
Oh yeah, this is awesome. The reason I wanted to do the show is because I've never been intrigued by multiple hosts at the same time, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It was
I
fun.
like it. I
You
tell
did
you,
great,
he held his
honestly,
own,
you did.
didn't he?
Yeah,
He did, he did.
A lot of times we lose guests.
We do,
Because
because we go off on
they
our
just
nonsense.
say, fuck it.
Oh, you guys are fine. You're super nice. I've had shows that are way worse
Yeah.
than this. I was on a
Way
show
worse.
once. Called,
Way was terrible.
So we're just kind words.
That's the best compliment we've got, honestly. Don't feel
we're
bad
doing
about
a
it.
review.
Is that something mom used to say, Don, as well?
I'll give.
I've seen
That
way
kid's
worse.
way worse than you.
We will
Ken.
review you.
Yeah.
You just, review us.
No,
we're not way worse. We're
We've
just
never
kinda
had
worse.
anybody better.
No, I'll tell you guys one story. I think you guys will find it funny. I was on the show once. I'll send you guys the link if you want, called weirdos.tv. I literally get on the Skype call, and I just see my head floating in the air, and I was freaking out. I was like, what the hell's going on? And then the host's head pops out of nowhere, and he goes, welcome to the show. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then he made me, recite a poem. And then he flew my head around as he was talking, and then he just kicked me out of the call after 15 minutes. I was like, that was the weirdest intro of my life. This is
Sounds like he
totally
doesn't
adorable.
drink or do music, but he does mushrooms. Mushrooms are man's drug.
LSD.
Yeah, LSD.
He does a lot of LSD.
Our show was
You
pretty
guys
weird
could
for a
get him
while.
on the show, that'd be wild.
I'm going to tell you right now. You
We
have
had
to
him on the
tell
show.
me. You have to. We probably
Sounds
did.
familiar.
We probably did. You have to tell me who that is off air.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know what his name is, but I'll send you guys the link. I'll pull it up.
we'll
for
hell
you.
We
yeah,
gotta check
dude!
it out. We want that.
100%. I
Yeah.
want to be a floating head.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to be a floating head on Skype.
yeah, that's gonna happen.
It was weird. It was really bizarre.
Let's see him do 5 floating heads. You son of a bitch! I bet you can't do that.
We're gonna blow his mind.
Yeah. Oh, one's easy. Where the hell are these other guys coming from?
I just sent you guys the link, so feel free to check it out. I
Right,
wonder if
cool.
he still does the show, because it was 2 years ago. Let me
Or he's
see.
in jail. I mean, who the hell knows? Sounds kind of
No,
crazy.
he's still doing it. He's still doing it.
What's the name
Yeah,
of the
he
show?
posted-
Drop it. Drop it.
It's called weirdos.tv.
Weirdos.
Weirdos.tv.
We'll have to look at
Right
that.
up our
I
alley.
just sent you the episode I was on, which was very traumatized.
Is that like
This is
Chive
alright. You guys are
TV?
cool.
Can you get this in bars, do you think? Can you subscribe to Weirdos TV and just having shit going on in the
You have
background?
to
Chive.
ask him.
All right. We'll have to check it out. I appreciate that.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, this was something.
It was fantastic. I loved it.
It was fun.
great.
It was great.
I gotta tell you, we got
Learned some things.
And it
I
was
mean, you
at
guys
8.
learned a lot about each other. You
We
guys
did.
did
We
learn.
did, and we thank you
one
for
of
that.
you guys was lactose. There's a ghost
The
story.
crazy
there's a
thing is,
door.
we've been doing this for 3 years. That stuff still happens.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I don't even.
Brandon,
know
you did well tonight.
You did.
There you go.
Honestly, you were fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
No, seriously, you
thanks,
did
guys.
great. Well, I'm just being a dick. You did absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Best guest we've ever had.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to
That
send
says a lot, given that you guys have been doing this for 3
Yeah,
years.
we're going to
Yeah,
send
yeah.
you.
3
We,
years.
Bee
It's a
Gees
long
blanket.
time
We're going
in,
to send
Yeah,
you a
we're
Bee
gonna-
Gees blanket.
yeah.
No, send me a Montgomery Ward blanket.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
gotta find one.
Holy shit. I like the way.
That's a challenge.
You
We're gonna
know,
have to go on
he
eBay.
brought
We're
that
gonna have to
back.
go on eBay
I
for
have to
that
actually
one.
look this up. I don't even know what this is. I keep saying Montgomery Ward.
Yeah,
'Cause
go
we're
to-
saying- We're comparing it to a jail.
Yeah. By
It's
the
a retail.
soon as you
Yeah.
do that, you're going to hear at your door.
Yeah.
It's going to be the goddamn CIA. Do they have the CIA? Oh, no. It's going to be the
It's gonna be the
Mounties.
cocaine dealer.
No, it's
from
going to be
New
the
Jersey.
it's going to be the Mounties.
Yeah.
Like, is it the Mounties?
The Mounties, yeah.
The Mounties.
Yeah,
On
like,
It's
horseback.
gonna be the cocaine dealer. He's like, Don told me you had my money. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
Well.
screwed.
You got to take one for the team. So
Hey, the good news in Canada, the dollar goes further.
Yeah.
Just tell them that.
They're not really looking for Don. They're looking for his mom. So
so don't
just stay in the basement
Yeah.
and you'll be fine.
make sure you have some bass in your voice. So just tell your mom to be quiet.
Good stuff.
I'm sorry. You know what? Once I start doing mom jokes,
Yeah.
it's
All
very,
bets are off.
it's very, it's like swearing. And your mother is probably a sweet lady, and please kiss her on the cheek for me tonight. Give her my best. Yeah, I feel terrible. I don't want her to get mixed up in this cocaine fucking. Really don't. All right, I can't handle this anymore. Brendan, you've been absolutely fantastic. This
is fun.
I've got to cut this thing short. I'm going to lose my mind.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Brandon. Thank you so
Brandon.
much.
Hey,
Have a
great
good
talking
one.
to you.
All right, cool.
Later.
Peace and love, guys.
Let it ride.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, keep that Riverside going for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Keep-
Yeah, keep the
Yeah,
All
Riverside
right,
going.
recording
Yeah.
stopped.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna end the session now.
Brian
See you,
forgets.
buddy.
He was good.
Very good.
No, he was great. That was fun.
Kept up.
That was fun. That was funny.